My haters. Gotta wait. It looks like you had to wait. What's up, man? Like, riding down the highway, winning the circle, and receiving location.
DJ, play my jam, jam, jam. Really trying to jam me, get jam first like a countdown. I thank God for that flight straight for that nine side going southbound. They say they like the $5, baby, and the balance is in my account now. Hey, she got a purse. I got a twerk and a turf. She caught it at both of shit. The way that she's working in dirt. She getting cake on the picture she take. I say, girl, if it work, it work. But wait a dress, I'm trying to work it. And say you went 5 minutes first. Say you went drive around the world. Say you went down like you work. Say you went shaking it up first. Say you went Rolls Royce cup. Say you went Rolls Royce truck. Oh, you want going all my face. Oh, you want to line all up. Hey, I'm gonna play it how it is. Hey, I've been playing for some years. Hey, you trying to steal all the spill. Hey, I'm gonna feel on the pill. Hey, you want to steal in this spill.
I know the audio is horrible. Deal with it for a minute. I'll be back to the Wi-Fi and the other phone in a second. This is my real phone. I paid $300 for this phone. I don't know how it sucks. I don't know how I bought a $300 phone. Well, the phone was only $269, but still, that's a lot of fucking money. $270 for the phone. And the shit sucks. Audio horrible. I'm not saying you're lying. Oh, behind the trash can, he smells like shit. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. That was a waste of money. Jerks. I was gonna smoke another blunt in the car. Big whoopty. Big whoopty. $320 for your phone, and it blows. That sucks, man. And these phones cost too much. Big in the back. I'll be quaking through these trees trying to see what all the fuss about. I was on tea time.
Crazy, 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 crazy,
Which link? I still got it. That's about to be an announcement. I'm about to switch over to that. No more Cash Apps. No more Cash Apps. They say no more Cash Apps. Been across the map, been there and back. Hey, no more Cash Apps. What you staring at? In my black cap? Hey, in my black lack. No more Cash Apps. What you staring at? Give your face a smack.
Follow Midwest BJ on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Follow me now, man. Midwest_BJ.
If you've missed a loan payment in Owasso, had a foreclosure in Tulsa, repossession in Manford, even a bankruptcy in Glenpool, Keystone Chevrolet in Sand Springs wants to approve you with fresh start credit on new Chevys and pre-owned vehicles.
$25 gas gift cards? We'll have to, like, I pick them up physically somewhere? No. I mean, I would take anything. What's up? What's up, Rick Savage? That's right. Went and hit a lap. Quaking through the streets and trying to see what all the fuss about. Had to take another hit out. What's up, guys? I saw Van Life was in there. Helmcat, what's up, my friend? There was Grateful still in here. Yep, this is the car. It's alright. Back window don't roll up right now. It's very irritating. Why did it have to get stuck down and not up? That one over there started to fuck up too. I'm just not going to use it no more. Listening to the noise. I'm parked on the hill a little bit, like parked angled uphill. What's up, Sherry? What's up, Anissa? Well, I just went out to get blunt wrap, so mission accomplished in that regard. I'm quaking through the streets and trying to see what all the fuss about. Only one of them broke. The other one started to, it wouldn't go, so I rolled the other one down, and then I tried to roll it up and it got stuck. It was stuck for like half a day. Then the next time I drove, I tried to roll it up again and it went up. That's this other backside one. And we went right at the same time, right at 150,000 miles too. I don't like being out here like this. Paranoid. My caddy is old, just not old enough, apparently. Let's go inside. All right, 1 second. Yo. All right. All right. Well, you guys are familiar with this location right now. Put the dream catcher back up there. That was a good decision, I feel. Oh, what you so scared of? I drove to the gas station, got cigars, had 2 blunts rolled, rode around and smoked most of one. Well, I smoked the whole blunt, but I smoked like most of it before I turned the stream on. Yeah, I turned the stream on, been hanging out with you guys. Let me turn the Wi-Fi on. So right now, is this phone, like, is it a decent? This is still my phone that I paid money for. Now, did the connection, let me get on Wi-Fi first. The audio's better. Well, we still got a blunt roll, guys. Smoke. Nice. Do I have it in any stupid chat mode? Like 10 minutes per message or something? No? We're good? All right. Well, that was my daily drive. Give a shout out to all our friends in chat. Also, all our friends not in chat, right? Everybody, what's up? Shout out to the Kelly. Remember, we had 3 Kellys. Now we're back down to Boston Kelly, inarguably the best Kelly. Dang. Shout out to Van Life who was in here. Valley Girl. Shout out to Valley Girl. Shout out to City Girl. And shout out to that Melissa. Shout out to Evelyn, the rock star. Let's see who else. Shout out to Woodstock and Doris. What about you guys? Who haven't we seen in a while? We saw Julie. I think it was last night. Shout out to Julie.
What about Joni? Shout out to Joni. Mary T. Let them. Should put the banner up. We'll cheat a little bit. Did we forget anybody? Elizabeth 17. We can't forget that. Her. We can't forget the best of all. We'll save that for later on. That's automatic. That one's in the front of my mind. 2022 year of the toe. Milltown. All these great people. Joni's on the thing. Let's see. Joni, Julie, Van Life. Oh, Veronica. Yeah, definitely. Granny Friend, of course. Yes. Cat Avalanche, my first viewer, their City Girl. Bean Eddie, absolutely. Grateful MC, Stephanie K. I love Stephanie. Let them. Okay. Who's not on the banner that I said that we should add? My Tulsa friend, Saving Grace. Doris and Evelyn. Himalaya, definitely. Jamie D, absolutely. Dwarf Vagina. There's that Melissa. Kelly. Elizabeth again. Double Elizabeth. Double Elizabeth. What's up, Carice? Summer Page, absolutely. Catalyst Poe. Ricky Nicolopoulos. Her car streams are nostalgic. Many hours streaming in that caddy. Absolutely. Did you get Cash Apps to come back? Oh, yeah, you're back. Did you? No, I didn't get Cash Apps to come back. Not a single one. Did you think if I didn't, I would not come back? The joke's on you. I came back anyways, haters. That's the thing. I'm going to apologize, and I'm not even talking about whatchamacallit. I'm going to quit using Cash App for the most part. I'll still have it as like an option, but I'm going to stop asking for them so much. And I'm going to switch back to my streaming program with the overlays, which means people for as little as $1, they can have the phone ask me a message. They can choose the voice that it uses, this and that. Like it did something different. No, I mean, I still have Cash Apps, but and they'll be like a secret thing. Like if somebody wants to do it completely in private, they can send me a Cash App. But I want to go back to donation alerts, I think, where you can play videos and other stuff. What's up, Milltown? Even if this isn't really the last stream, is it? What's it? Where did you get that impression? No, it's not the last stream. I had a bad afternoon, or a bad morning is all. Let's not worry about it. I had a bad morning is all. Anyways, so we'll switch over to that app. The thing with that is you don't set streams ahead of time. So I just go live, and people tune in if they see. Basically, it doesn't send out notifications the same way. So what I would like to ask everybody to do, which is free, can you turn your notifications on? Like there's a little bell, and make sure you get notifications. If you want to, it's up to you. Otherwise, you just check intermittently when you're on YouTube, and it might show that I'm live. That was the bad thing about the last streaming app that I used, is it doesn't notify people when you go live. That's where the live every day at 7 p.m. That's where that started way back in 2020 in the fall, probably like November 2020. I had been shadow banned is the term, which just means that YouTube doesn't give a fuck if you're live or not, and they don't tell anyone. But you can still use YouTube, so I was able to still get viewers because I was listed on this network, this website. So I'd give, nice little amount, 30, 40 viewers. And sometimes people would like miss 3 or 4 days, a week or something, and they'd come in there and say, damn, man, I didn't know you even been streaming. It never tells me when you're live. So that's where the live every day at 7 p.m. came in. Every day at 7 p.m. since the fall of 2020. And, I've been to jail a couple of times, unfortunately. How many times have I been in jail since then? Had to be locked up. Just one, really. Damn New Jersey. That was some shit, too. I'll tell you what. I mean, I've been to jail a few times, but as far as having to do some days or nights or anything, once in New Jersey for a about a month. That shit sucked. And then I've been arrested here a few times. Got dressed out once and had to stay one night. That's when they busted down the door. I didn't even have to stay one night. I just had to get my situation in order. That's the one that my friends in chat helped me get free from. Otherwise, I might have been in jail this whole time. Ever since May, I'd still be in jail in September. That's like 4 months. America, where you got to pay for your freedom. All they care about is money. All they care about. Who should we add? Name 3 names that aren't on the list that we should add. If you can. Who should we add? Now, they don't have to be in chat right now. Actually, 3 names that aren't in chat right now that should be on the list. That banner below. They all were from Horses Lives. Well, I guess never mind. The one was for that fight with my brother. That's not cool, is it, V-neck? Sometimes I feel like I'm a curse, like a black cloud. I mean, that didn't have nothing to do with me, obviously, but no, that's not what I feel like. But it's definitely obvious that some people that I've met and interacted with, they don't have as much luck as Skimask. What's up, Amber? Long time, buddy. Let me. I was looking for a comment from you because I had this thing where. Let me remod you. You're great, and obviously, are you still a mod? I might even be tripping. Skimask, you're tripping. I was having a bad day the other day. I think I unmodded everybody. And this might be the first time we've seen Amber in the chat. My friend Amber, my ex-girlfriend also from way back, she came in chat the other day. I mean, last night actually. But then she was in the chat, then she called me on my phone while I was live. I talked 2 minutes, but I didn't want to be rude to my viewers, you guys, so I told her I'd call her back after the stream. Oh, of course you're a mod, Amber. I'm tripping. Oh, why would I ever unmod you? I wouldn't, is the deal. Anyways, yeah. So I told her I'd call her back after the stream, which I did, and she didn't answer. I left a voicemail. She didn't call me back. Guys, why do they always do me like that? Especially her. That's crazy. Some of that bitch. Yeah, who we should give shout outs to. Is Mary T? I'll put her on there. That's one. Who else? Let's see. Put Mary T. Who else? Any suggestions? Ones that we don't already have on the banner. Why is Grateful not a mod? Were they? Oh, Ruby Tuesday. That's right. We'll put Ruby Tuesday. Mary T. Is Grateful not a mod? Let me fix it. Hold on. See, I'm telling you, they were here when I was having a bad day. They don't actually care one way or the other. So, you know. Carice, you're nice. You got accidentally timed out. We'll add Grateful. I thought they were a mod this whole time. It doesn't show me. I got to go out of the app to see. He's talking about we'll add Anissa Rose. Anissa, you're great. All right, so Ruby Tuesday and Mary T, we're going to add it. All right. We'll add those people. Those are solid additions to the banner. Let me add to the banner. Doodle. Doodle. I think Mary T likes blue hearts. Who doesn't? All right. And what do you think Ruby Tuesday should be a Ruby? Probably. It's pretty simple, right? You messed that up. Mary T and Ruby Tuesday. Don't need this tonal baby in the middle. Please send me a tip if you can. Skimask, shut the hell up. If you can, by the way, guys, only if you can. Oh, I just eliminated somebody. Who was that? Oh no, it was starting to be Stephanie K, but I only got the K part eliminated. Okay, good. Almost a mistake. I think I got rid of one on accident. What is it? They're not a ruby thing? Like a little diamond looking red diamond type thingy pop? I'm talking about in the emoji land. I don't see a single damn whatchamacallit anywhere to be seen. Come on. We don't got no damn rubies in here. You guys are too cool for school on the rubies, I see. Stupid phone. Ooh, you got crystal, whatever the hell. I guess a diamond, maybe. Where's the red one? You stupid phone. Nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. That's unfortunately a letdown. What a letdown that is. No rubies. Well, that's crap. Is it? Trash. Trash emojis. These emojis suck totally. These are garbage emojis. What is this? A lipstick thing? I thought that was a damn ruby. Nope. Crackle, that was my phone. What is that? It might mean I got a cash out. Not for sure though. We have to check. Not a ruby in sight. Oh, we'll do the red slippers. Ruby slippers. Oh well, that'll work. And now, let me make sure I got all the donation baking out of there. I need to put Made in the USA. She doesn't come in here much, but she's still very much a legend of the stream. Plus, it's an easy emoji to put by her name. Secret reason. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Made in the USA. I actually met them in real life. Of course, real life. Where else would you meet them? Well, we all meet right here. Doi. Where's the flag? There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. There we go. There's the banner updates. I got Mary T and Ruby Tuesday. So what you up to? Madison Lee. Madison Lee? What's up, Madison Lee? What's up, Natural Born Leader? Oh, I'm gonna make them a mod, guys. Did I make you a mod already, Natural Born Leader? Those were text now on YouTube. Alright, let me see. Alex is gone. She must be on the Pussy Pad panel. The what? What is that? The Pussy Pad panel. What the fuck is that mean? They're like menstrual cycle stuff. What is it? Are you talking about a panel like on YouTube called the Pussy Pad? I am done with. And, I never was somebody who went on panels. I don't do that. I've been on a couple here and there, but never just to hang out and sit around. That's just lame. But people are not personalities. That's why they do those panel shows. Those are all cringy, awkward conversations for the most part, unless there's a topic or like an interview type format. I don't even know what the fuck Blogger House is. What the fuck? Pussy Pad. Lame. I think that those little panels, no matter what they're called, whatever, Pussy Pad panels. My sound went weird. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while. Made in the USA. Hey, Cash App. We got a Cash App. Hey, thank you for that. Sending angels. Oh, I'm not as stressed out as I was. It's better now, good deal. Yeah, I'm not as stressed out as I was. I'm gonna quietly add a few more names as I consider. Hey, thank you for the Cash App though. That was very nice. Sorry for being such a jerk, guys. Do we have? We might put Mistress up there. I'd like to put Amber, but it's so basic of a name. It'd be like if I put like Sarah. I mean, I don't have a Sarah to put it. Sure the hell it wouldn't be Sarah the Beach. That's for damn sure. That's for dang sure. No problem. No problem. Oh, you're not a mod? Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, once again, moderators, this is not a responsibility. I'm actually asking you not to do anything after I make you a moderator. If there's like some egregious nonsense in chat that you just can't stand see or something, of course, but for the most, don't even worry about time. Oh my gosh, hold on. I hate when it does this. No, I don't want no damn. Okay, we play 7 games. Oh my god. Yeah. What the fuck is that, dude? Trying to ruin my screen. Get over here. Sorry about the sound. When it does that when I back out. My apologies. Alright. Okay, my back. My back. Because the sound, I think it does that when I go and leave the browser to do stuff. What do you mean, what am I doing? I was making a new moderator. She's in here on an alt. Sarah's okay. Does it sound normal? Did it fuck up for a second? What about Bliss? I think they're a mod too. But I did have like a bad moment. So maybe I unmodded. I'm not sure. Oh, my nose itches. My face itches. I need to shave too. All right. So what are we up to tonight? Just hanging out. I'll put the link in chat if anybody wants to come on up. I got a blunt roll to smoke with my friends here. Yep. No, nothing new to report my way. Nope. Nothing new to report. I streamed all day pretty much. I did stop for a couple of about whatever time for a few hours at least. Sarah's cool. I like Sarah. Oh, someone's calling me. National Recovery Agency. What the fuck is that? Let's answer it. No, I'm not answering that shit. What is a National Recovery Agency? Sounds like a bill collector. Alright, fucking blinging so hard they probably saw that diamond in my ear from across the country and said, "Oh shit, don't you owe me some money? Don't you owe me some money with that big ass earring in your face?" Yeah, that is thing that works. And the fucking every time I go outside, it itches. My whole back itches, face itches, allergies. My legs itch. Answer it. It's a damn collector. I would assume. Who's calling me from a 1885 whatever number, like a 800 number, basically? You look like you stink. Did you just say that to me, or type that to me rather? I'm gonna let that slide. Take Benadryl. What's up, Jane? How's it going, my friend? Sorry about yesterday and me unmodding and remodding. What are you guys up to? What are you up to, Jane? What are you up to, everybody? It's a bill collector on that 1855 number. Thanks for stopping in. They did, didn't they? They said I look like I stink. That's racist. I don't want to hear no racist talk. Racism is not cool. Nope, it isn't. Had some dinner and egg rolls. That's what's up. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. I went and drove and got some cigars, and that was my day. Yeah, I got bad allergies. That's why I sound funny. It's like my face swells up when I go outside. It's in the summertime mainly, just in the summer when people are cutting the grass a bunch. It makes my skin itch. Sometimes it congest, like makes me feel like my nose is like the tunnels hard to breathe in. It makes me itch all over, mostly on my legs and my back. Sometimes on my face. But a lot of that is because I ain't shaved. I hate not shaving. Southern girl, I wonder is this the real or the fake? Shower when you get in, like right now. Well, then I guess I'd have to end this stream, wouldn't I? Damn, man. Court on one day. It would be the one that I don't go to is the one that dumbass ain't going to either. How's he getting to New Jersey? He has to be flying, right? Wonder who he's gonna stay with. Did I ever present my evidence as to? I mean, it's not really doesn't matter, but it would have proved that him and Horace were together, and the whole point would have been that it would have discredited his whole bullshit ass fake outrage complaint. This shit fizzled out and died anyways. The last thing was the email shenanigans or whatever you want to call it, the whole debacle with the emails. He had a fake email basically, and then it like shot his channel down. Go to Ski's OnlyFans to see the nasty. What the hell, the nasty? So what is the nasty? I've lost almost all my OnlyFans. I got about 10 OnlyFans left. So thank you if you're still signed up. It's just a discreet, private way to show that you like me as a personality. I don't know what the hell the term is. Oh shit. Oh, naked stuff. There's not really naked stuff on there. She's lying. She clearly isn't signed up. Anissa, you just told on yourself. You're clearly not signed up. If you go to OnlyFans right now, like the website is not about sex at all. I know you're not subbed. Look at you talking about naked stuff. There's not a drop of nakedness on there. I don't know why you would say that. Wishful thinking, perhaps. I'm so proud to say you're not subbed. I do have an OnlyFans. It's only for fans, and I only have about 10 fans. So shows you how successful I've been in the 5+ years that I've been trying to develop an online following or presence. I got 10 fans. 10 fans is where we stand, man. But it's better than 0. It's better than 0. There's actually a fake Skimask on OnlyFans. I wouldn't even want you to look it up. I wouldn't want you to look it up. Yep, Skimask. Oh my gosh, I only got 9 fans now. I should just. No, I'm not gonna quit. There was a time that I only had 1 fan for like a whole year. I didn't even use this. I'm not using it now. So I appreciate the 9 people still signed up. Altogether, over time, I could look at the number. It's like 130 different people signed up, and the most at one time was like 32, something like that. It's only $5. It's only $5. Skimask the Entertainer. Even though he got fucking bamboozled, he got knocked up. Actually, to tell you the truth, I won my appeal, and when they gave me back the channel, I just hid it. There was nothing on that channel. The only videos that I won't be able to show are the Molly Golightly appearances, which they were cool, but A lot of people make clips of them. Excuse me. And she's not even on YouTube anymore, so it doesn't really matter. But those were the only episodes with views. The rest was just bullshit about Michelle. All the bullshit about Michelle. Damn. Oh well, shit happens. Shit happens. And shit can't happen. And when shit can't happen, that means it does happen. Right? It can, it will, it should, it won't. It doesn't matter. It can, it would, it could, it would, it should. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Read my comment. LOL. No Skimask. We do not smell what? Oh, should you talk about an IG combo on our combo on IG? What in what regard? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? And she commented on my public Facebook again today. Who did? Somebody? The native comment? How many total welfare checks have the moon bats sent to your house? Well, for me, they got to the point where they send them just in general. For me personally, actually I haven't kept track, but at least 3 off the top of my head. Since I've been out of jail, since whatever, yeah, the recent whatever it's been, the last month and a half or so, I would say at least 3 I remember. So, and that's for welfare check. They also came over here for some other nonsense about like a restraining order, and they came over here to give me papers about this child support court bullshit. And they've been over here a lot. They're like my mailman at a point. Why I gotta get the fuck out of here, right? Gotta fucking shake rocks or whatever, kick rocks. Not shake them. That means you shake a rock, probably nothing. But that means if you kick a rock, it moves. It kind of moves if you shake it, though, doesn't it? But that doesn't really change. They both move when you do those things to them. One kick, one shake. Okay. What else do they do? When you kick a rock, what? Does it move faster than if you shake it? Depends on how fast you're shaking it. These are the thoughts that are in my brain. Something about being a tattletale. What the fuck are we 5? Oh, is she talking about me? You're talking about Michelle told you that I was a tattletale? Because I was fucking with her. I was just talking shit to her. I didn't know that she had already shown the shit anyway. Like, what's her big fuss? I'm the one that should look stupid. No wonder I didn't get no money. I did get $15. Thank you to that person. And then I ended up showing them anyways. I think I showed them this morning though. Did anybody want to see that nonsense? Apparently Michelle had already shown it, but then Michelle's just an idiot, and when she goes to court, she'll get arrested. That's a violation, and it seems like this true crime lady means business. And I'm not even mad at true crime lady if she is scamming money for a way to get to wherever to do something else. Michelle, that's what you're doing. Michelle's trying to scam money so she can try and pull up and ambush me. You think I'm kidding? I'm telling you not. I'm not telling you nothing that ain't true. Michelle is a gang stalker who's going to try to ambush me. She ain't. I don't think she's gonna do anything. She's just gonna try and, like, bother me. She's a. I don't think it's going. I don't think she's going. I don't think so. Right, Chella? I believe it. Because she's going to Kansas, which is right above my state. She actually probably has to go through my state. I think I don't know how she would get to Kansas. I'm pretty sure she has to go through. Actually, it's above and to the right, so she might not have to go to Oklahoma. You doubt she'll get off the couch? She probably just scamming the whole thing. Well, I told you guys. Man, that's what riding around. It's congestion. I told you guys that she's gonna try to use like me in some way as bait, trying to use me as bait. Like she wanted me to. She wanted me to meet up. Why did my screen do that? Why did it buffer? Am I still here? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's because I got 2 cash apps I didn't see. Thank you guys. Double fivers here. Thank you to both of y'all. Thank you guys. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she it's like a son of a gun. I ain't lying. It probably would feel better if you took a shower, but then every time you take a shower, if you went outside, every time you came back in and took a shower, that would dry your skin out, wouldn't it? Oh, let's see. Did I get a beverage? Yes, I did. Where'd the blunt go? Where's the blunt at? I had this shirt on earlier. I don't know if y'all seen that outfit. That's a cool ensemble. This is my favorite shirt. It's kind of dirty right now, but Jordan, heavy duty. Pretty cool, right? Got that on into my t-shirt or under my jersey, and it was just too damn hot. I could not. I just took my shirt off. God, man, my whole shit. Might get myself right here, but what do you think? Da, 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 one of my favorite things that anybody ever got me. This pair of sandals right here. Also, I got a Jason Williams autograph card from one of my friends in the mail. Please pray for my uterus. Busting backwards. Yes. Glow in the dark Jordan sandals. Yeah, you were right. They're kind of dirty. I think it's dirty like that. I need to wash them. I need to wipe these down. Well, I guess if you're gonna wear them outside, they're gonna get dirty. I got them to wear. What happened? Oh, Michael, you're here by the hair on my chinny chin chin. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. All right. Don't do that. 1 second. All right. All right. Sneak. I need to talk to New Jersey courts immediately. Where's that loser at? New Jersey courts, where you at, loser? What's up, Karen? What's up, my friend? Long time no see. Hope you've been well. I get your Instagram messages and I look at the videos, but I don't always message back. I take a peek at them though. Good to see you. Alrighty, Jane. Alrighty. Jordan socks. Jordan slides. with the with the jersey. I got all my great items here. What's a coochie? Quiche. A uterus is a part of a vagina, right? What part? I'm not sure. When some part of the inside. What's the quiche? Quiche? I'm not sure either. Some other part of the inside. No, 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 no. I need to charge this phone. Cash apps. Oh, those were the ones we got. But thank you guys. Sometimes it tells me when I got one, and then sometimes it tells me twice when I got one. It'll say you got a cash app. Now the cash app's available. I don't know what the difference is. Hey, good night, Chella. Thank you very much. You don't feel good? I hope you feel better. I don't. Yeah, drink some milk maybe. Pepto-Bismol. Whatever can make you feel better. I hope that you wake up in a little while feeling much relief. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for being so nice. Thank you. Like the hat. Memphis Grizzlies. So is the jersey. No Elizabeth all day in chat, guys. Actually, I think she was here this morning, wasn't she? Ooh, you ever get the chills? That's really weird. What's up, let them? I was just thinking about giving out my text now number and we could do a call-in show. Maybe tomorrow. When are we going up on the Tuesday? I've been streaming a long time, guys. I've been streaming a long time. I've been streaming oh so long. I've been streaming a long time. Oh so long. I've been streaming. Do it now, please. I don't really feel like talking to people right now. That's why I changed my mind. I would have considered it, but kind of nah. You gotta be in a certain type of mood to start taking calls. At least I do. Because when I take calls, more people, way more people would call the phone than they would join these panel shows for sure. The only people that join these panel shows are other YouTubers or other aspiring YouTubers. And I mean, the one besides mine, I'm not talking about you guys, but for the people that join in on panels for the most part, like a good example would be that. Remember that crazy dude? Like his name was like Smith 1994 or some dumb shit. Smith 2079, and he was a white guy with brown hair, kind of had like a Jesus appearance, like Jesus. And he was I got a cash up. And dude was loony as all hell. And he came in one day on my show. I had him on a couple of times, and then he went to Michelle's show, and he still floats around. I think he's even been on Bombshell's show. Like the guy's a complete loony tune. No disrespect to him. I think he's interesting, but still, completely, in my opinion, like I wouldn't ask him what time it was and believe what he said. But hey, thank you, my friend. Yes, indeed. Hope you have a great stream. It's not too bad. I was in a terrible mood in the morning time, and I realized that doesn't help me. Still stressed out. Panel link. flannel stinks. I mean, does your piano speak? It's so easy to rhyme. Rappers are so overrated, guys. It's like literally the easiest thing to do. Rap. Imagine. That's so difficult. Yeah, that guy was crazy. He's a good example of someone that goes from panel to panel. Yeah, I don't know what his like gimmick or shtick or spiel or whatever. He had some what did it look like? Some aliens, some government hates us all conspiracy. There was a lot of layers to that cake. That was a very well thought out whatever it was. We'll turn on the laptop and see what's going on. I got all these little devices here. Man, I don't know what to do. I don't have money for a lawyer. Not asking you guys for money. I don't even care no more. I'm gonna ask the woman to give me I can't. I mean, I already paid $5,000 for a lawyer in the beginning of the year. Like, that's just ridiculous at a certain point. I might as well just go to jail. You know, stupid as that sounds. They want me to pay another $5,000 or so dollars. I don't even know what the cheapest lawyer would be. How cheap could I get a lawyer for tomorrow? Not even probably not even 1,000. It'd be more. It'd be like 2,500 probably. I should have asked Voices, the woman that had the YouTube channel, that would tell me that she had friends that were lawyers. Only 5K. That's how much my last lawyer fee was. In Las Vegas, I had a lawyer with 7,500. Been taxing me my whole life. How many friends you have IRL? None. Oh. Yeah, the numbers guy. My pockets aren't what you call it, daddy rapper. Who's a tragedy pimp? Tragedy pimp. You are my friend. That's right. You guys are my friends. What do you think? Yeah, you guys are all my IRL friends. This loser just a hater. Yeah, I don't need a consultation though. That's why I wasn't really getting that into her idea, because I don't need to consult with any lawyers because I don't actually have no new charges. I got a violation for probation. So yeah, maybe it's like a personal thing. I don't need like basic legal advice. You know what I mean? I don't need umbrella. Like, this is the law for extortion. Like, you know what I mean? I don't need that. Did I put the link in chat? How did this knucklehead get the link? How did he get the link? This guy had like super ninja skill. How the hell did this knucklehead get the damn link?
Yo, what up?
Oh my god. You got like some kind of secret way to join the show. I didn't put the link in chat one time. Whoa.
Yeah, I got access to your StreamYard's account like a few weeks ago.
Oh, really? Damn. How did that happen?
Yeah, your passwords are hard to guess.
What? I dropped the link. Yeah, I dropped the link. Yeah. I'm too high. What are you driving around creeping through the neighborhoods? What are you up to over there? You're looking for a prostitute, aren't you? Well, you called the right guy. What kind do you want?
I'm going to get weed.
Oh, shit. What are you about to get? You gotta go look, like a store?
Yeah, a weed store. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
got you.
I'll get an indica pre-roll or something.
Why do people buy those pre-rolls? Because they're too lazy to roll them, because they're strong, or what? Like, what's the? Sell me a pre-roll. Like, sell me on it.
No, it's just convenient. It's
'Cause
just
I always thought
convenient.
I always thought the weed they put in them was like bottom of the barrel bullshit weed, like the shake, the stems.
Yeah, sometimes they're not good, but sometimes they are good. There's this new weed shop in town that's like super cheap, and it's pretty good.
Nice.
So
The whole country's recreational up there, right?
what?
Your whole country of Canada is recreational, right? Anybody can smoke weed like they smoke
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Yeah, no, you can get good weed everywhere around here.
Legally.
Yeah,
Nice. Has it
it's
been like that your whole
expensive
time?
though. Like if you'd buy like I don't know, it's probably like $180 an ounce or so. It's pretty expensive. I can get quarters off my buddy for like $15, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's kind of high, but as long as it's strong weed, it got to be like the best weed for that price. That's the only way that it'd be worth it.
Well, for $15 a quarter?
I thought you said 50. You said 180. What'd you say? How much is that? Like 180? And I thought you said 50.
From the dispensaries, an ounce will go anywhere from like 180 to like probably 300.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That price got to be super strong to get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it usually is. It's close to fucking 40%, which is crazy if you think about it.
Yeah, that's unreal almost. But yeah,
It makes me get sick though. Like I don't like anything really above 30% because like it makes me dizzy and shit. Like I don't fucking feel that good, you know.
so what are they basically just like bioengineering it? Like, how's it get up to these high percentages? You know, whenever people were like in the 60s and 70s, the weed was like 8%.
It's just evolution, man. Just evolution.
You think that that's good? That's probably like they're probably doing weird shit.
Think of it this way, right? Every time like a species evolves, like it's got to go the whole lifespan. Like for us, it's like 80 years before we can have, you know, a new generation. And with weed, it's every fucking 2-3 months they're able to have a new generation. So they can, you know, they can just fucking re-up and re-up and re-up. And after a couple of years of constantly you know, redoing the same strain, it gets stronger and stronger.
You got a favorite? What's your favorite kind of weed?
I don't really have a favorite, man. I'm not that picky, to be honest. I smoke them all. Fuck. Wow. I like a nice sativa, like a strong sativa during the day, and then at night anything to put me out. I've been buying these infused ones, these pre-rolls that are infused, so they roll them in shatter, and then they roll them in keef.
Yeah.
So the outside of the joints, like it's like furry, you know, it's like got a fuzz to it.
Right. I call it the supercharger. No, actually, it's supercharger where they put oil in them.
You were smoking them carts for a little while, weren't you?
Yeah, and then did you see whenever I busted out all the carts and started dripping the oil into my blunts? I was a true glutton at that moment. I had got a bunch of carts from my friend. I got like 10 carts for like $50, for like, so basically $5 a cart. And I don't really like them. I don't like the like sensation of smoking through that vape pin bullshit. I like burning shit.
Like apparently they're like, especially like the plug carts, like the bootleg carts and shit. I guess they can be really bad.
Yeah, they got all that bad shit in them. Like you're breathing in like butane bullshit.
All that butane or some shit. I don't know. Fuck.
So you gotta show your ID to get in the shop, or they just know that you're old as hell.
I look
Like
old as fuck. No, I don't.
nobody's like. Yeah, I was saying like as a process, you have to like have ID to get in. In Oklahoma, they check your medical card before they let you in.
Get ID'd. Sometimes I'll get ID'd once in a while, but not with this fucking beard I'm rocking.
Well, how old do you have to be to smoke weed in Canada? Like, what's the age to buy and smoke?
What?
What's the age in Canada? The like age of like in America, 21 to drink. 18? 19.
19 to buy 19 to buy cigarettes, booze, and gamble. Or 18 might be gambling. I don't know.
What about weed? Does that go in there with cigarettes?
Yeah, that's 19 years old.
Wow.
Pretty much, you can do everything after 19 in Canada except for rent a car. You got to be 25.
Yeah.
In
So how do you
Quebec,
feel about New Jersey courts taking all that money from you? I know they got a wicked.
taking all
He's getting
what?
all this. He's getting all this money. You said you got 250, but like, don't feel like he's a bit of a schmuck getting all his all your donors really basically super
I don't.
super with
I don't.
the
Why would I care? I don't like. Fuck it.
But you don't feel like that you cultivated this you like cultivated this little money making thing and he's making 10 times the money you made. That doesn't bother you?
He's making 10 times what I was making.
You think there's going to be a millionaire in 12 months with the rate he's going? The guy's making $1,000 a day.
I don't think. I don't know about that.
I mean, if you believe him, he's getting. Let him tell it. He's doing a damn crab dance 5-6 times a stream, and that's just $50 each time. So that's a few hundred right there. He goes live sometimes every day. Usually he was going live every day. He got so much money that he was running around here. He's going to pay your rent, is what I heard.
Sounds like you've been doing some pocket watching.
Well, I mean, that's my gig, isn't it? Especially when you guys make it off of my nutsack. I mean, I can't help but notice. When he's making the money that you used to make hanging off of my balls, now he's hanging off of my balls, but he's like an uglier, like even more disgusting leech.
I think you got enough to focus on right now.
I got to focus on what I'd like to focus on. And it's the haters using me. Get the hell out of here. I'm done with civilized nonsense. Go to your own show. Most of his donos are super chats. You can count them then, right, Trip? There goes your buddy. That was Landon Tells. He got me going down the wrong path. Got me going down the wrong path with the conversation. I couldn't help it. I didn't want to be in the full-fledged shit talkathon. This guy here. Helmcat, he sure wouldn't answer the question, would he? I'm seething. I was asking him legitimate journalist questions. Why is this guy the recapper and I'm the one that's better at recapping? I was doing a very articulate, poignant recap right there. He and I were doing a dual recap. We were recapping how much money New Jersey courts is making. He seemed a little salty. She stopped talking to you because you claimed the horse's child. I never claimed any child. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit about Alex. I don't care about whatchamacallit. I don't care about Alex. She's just another Looney Tune. I don't know what's gotten up Alex's. So I never claimed no kid. Has anyone heard me say that? All I said was I got child support. Like that don't mean I claimed anything. It's irrelevant anyway. Like why would she not like me or like me more or less or anything because of that? Seems kind of nonsensical and idiotic, but you know what's new. Oh, what's new? What's new? Oh, his ex-girlfriend. I think they're back together. I get the feeling that they're back together. I think him and Lacey are working it out. Him and Lucy, whatever that one was. Him and Miss, whatever her name was. I think they're working it out. Elizabeth in here? Elizabeth. Oh, my friend. Oh, my favorite person in the chat. Yeah, I could have argued with him or bantered. He wanted to give me some shit earlier. That's the second time I talked to him today. He's starting to become a recurring caller. It's probably because he's salty about the money that what's his name is getting from him. Guys, there's always been a ski leech. Yeah, for the longest anyways. Landon might have been the first official ski leech. The first official recap or whatever the hell. Now, what happened is somewhere along the lines, this monstrosity, this fucking monster, this little damn gremlin, this alien species, and called himself New Jersey Courts, which, by the way, is a stupid ass name because he's not from New Jersey and he has never worked for any type of courts. It's because he did a prank call pretending to be the state of New Jersey, and that's how he got his start on YouTube. So he literally came from me. I'm not saying that proudly. I wish he didn't even exist. But anyways, this monstrosity was birthed however they came to be, and they consumed Landon's measly little existence simply by coming to Tulsa. I mean, that's a huge step. Landon, he can't even come to America. Never mind Tulsa. So all the ski jacks and the ski fanatics, they were interested. They started promoting him. Now, the funny thing is that group was not that large. The ski haters originally not that large. They had grown in size exponentially due to me engaging in feuds with a number of, as I call them, drama mamas. They're from the drama community, which was really just the Michelle Goes Live community, in my opinion. I'm talking about, in particular, two, Bombshell and Charlotte. There's Bombshell Reloaded and Charlotte on the web. However, I got into feuds with Michelle, talking to Michelle's dumbass, having her on my show, get those people talking about me. They would say dumb shit about me. After a certain point, I'd respond. And because of that, those two women had large viewerships, way larger than mine, probably 4 or 5 times the size. Bombshell go live, and she's got 500-600 viewers. Charlotte guy's more than Bombshell. Oh, he's super cringe. It's cringe that whole email nonsense and like screaming, and then like the rescue plan, like he's gonna escape with hostages or helping the hostages escape. It's absurd. Now they're trying to rewrite history, like the horse didn't never finance none of his shit when she's literally in the old chats. He went back and deleted a lot of his streams and things that like people won't remember. Most people don't even care. But like he because I beefed and had arguments with Bombshell and then Charlotte, those women talked bad and they had large viewerships, and they sent viewers his way by playing his videos because they wanted to see someone talk shit about me, basically. So he made countless thousands. At least, I mean, not this year. I bet you he made 20,000 easy. That guy's making a lot of money, more than me, way more than me. So, I'm not saying good for him. Fuck that guy. Fuck that ungrateful son of a bitch. He can't keep getting away with it. I wish I could watch some of Landon's old streams. I would pay to be a member, but he said they're all unlisted, so you don't even get to watch them. There's some of the old streams, the ones about me is what I mean. No, none of the other ones. There's a lot of ski lore on the Old Man That Tells channel. That rescue mission shit was very offensive, and I was disgusted at the number of people who, for one, gave him the total credibility. I remember, waking up and the chat's like flooded. I had hundreds of viewers. I think I had like 300 or 400 viewers, and everyone's like, "What's going on?" This, blah blah blah, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Adjusting to life. And I still never watched his damn live stream. I'm not gonna watch his live stream. Fuck that loser. I only watch it if it was on. I'm only watching his shit live while I'm live. See what his bitch ass is saying. I don't watch him. I do have a laptop right here that I've been slowly getting into using. I haven't done anything with it, but it's mostly because I'm still distraught about losing my external hard drive. Ski, what's a moonbat? That voter just insinuated you was a moonbat. Kind of like a Looney Tune. A moonbat is like, I don't know what a moonbat is literally. Is it a real thing or not? But the word, like, the phrase or the calling somebody a moonbat kind of just means they're loopy. Not all the way there, something like that. How come he didn't cover OG Geeter's court stuff? That's a good question. Maybe him and Horse didn't find Geezer interesting. She did have a feud with Geezer, but she, that was weird. That's right, Charlie. Thank you. He's a hater. I actually I watch him pretty regularly because he always talked about me up until that email nonsense. That shit was just, it made me not see it as being like, I never thought it was like a wholeheartedly banter. This dude's a fucking hater. But at the same time, that was a crossing line. That went across the metaphorical line. I have him on a lot, yeah. I did up until, I mean, whenever that happened, however long ago. I haven't watched him really at all since then. I don't give a shit what he's up to. To me, he's just another hater. And if I had the chance to give him a smack, what do you think I would do? He knows better than to come to my court date. I told his dumbass if he ever came again, I was gonna fucking leave him where I saw him, no matter if it was a courthouse or not. Last time he was here, I smacked him in his head. Of course, he don't want to come back again. I smacked him right in his head, and he went scurrying off like the little rat that he is. What do you think he wants, another smack? Come back around and see if my smacker's still tuned up. Come on back around and let me see if my whole smacker's tuned up. Oh, what did Landon get here? Hold up.
Yo,
What was that? You got an infused thing? Like a giant.
I got my drugs.
Oh, shit.
I got some Gorilla Glue OG.
Oh, damn. They said if you smoke Gorilla Glue, you're a nerd. Why would they say that?
Why would they say what now?
Gorilla Glue, if you smoke Gorilla Glue, you're like a nerd. It's only for nerds. Your ear looks disgusting. What's wrong with your ear? Your ear looks worse than my ear. Go back. Hey, no. Put it how you were a second ago, like you can't hear me. Like I was whispering. Your ear looks putrid. What is wrong with your ear? You got like something growing on the inside of it. No, you can't see it from that angle. You got to get it close up and back down in this part. That fucking giant pea-sized zit in there. Whoa, dude, you're gonna have one of them things I had. That's disgusting. Wow. No, I mean I did have one. I know you got a fucking like a pea-sized pimple on the inside of your ear, dude. What the fuck? It looked like you got burned or something. How did that happen?
Ski,
You
whatever.
can't feel that in there? You can't feel that in there? Go like this. Go right like this on the inside of your ear. There's a giant, like a whitehead.
Nothing in there. No, it's a normal.
You're so stupid. Look at you did exactly what I wanted you to do. Get out of here. Skimask always wins. That was too easy. Landon, that was too easy. He gave me an effortless, flawless victory. I'm a master manipulator. Did you see how I had him? He was like putty in my hands. Oh my gosh. I can't. I didn't have the heart to go any further. By the time I was done, he'd been driving his car, standing outside, trying to moonwalk or something. I would have had him going all night. Give him an easy break. Oh my gosh, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, that was funny. He believed it for a second. You could tell. Landon's trying to move into the panel verse. I heard him talking about it. And he's trying to come back to streaming and host panel shows. Don't know. It's a rapper told me that I think it's Young Dolph, rest in peace. Some rap lyric was they said, "I knew you was a square because you smoked Gorilla Glue." Gorilla Glue. Like, what's the most overhyped weed name you've heard? Like, everyone's heard of like Kush. The term Kush. Like, what's like the strain? Weed strain is the term. What's the most hyped up like weed strain you've ever heard of? To me, something like Blue Dream. I remember there was like so much hype around this Blue Dream bullshit. And it's all just weed, but like to me it would be Blue Dream. What else? Sour Diesel. That was a super like popular bullshit. Sour Kush or whatever. What are some weed names that were like the most popular ones you remember? Like the first weed I ever smoked was AK-47. That's like still my favorite weed. It was purple. Not the first weed I ever smoked, but like the first fire like premium weed. Did you have one, Elizabeth? Gorilla Glue number 4. They got like all those ones. That's what. So yeah, like all the Kushes, and they got different this and that. I remember Blue Dream. Everybody was hyped about that. Gelato. I remember when I first went to LA in 2018, everybody wanted gelato. Runts is fire. Hell yeah, that's my favorite weed is Midnight Runts. I got that in Michigan. My other favorite weed after that would be this shit called Alaskan Thunderfuck that I got in LA.
They said that the shit in LA said it was 43%, but I don't believe it. Which one's better? The white shoes or the beige, whatever? Is it the shoes? I think it's the shoes. The white shoes, probably. Man, these are my favorite shoes. My favorite shirt, man. With my favorite jersey on. These shoes are well worn now. We're not selling these to nobody. We ain't selling nobody these shoes. Dirty too. When I got them, these were see-through. Now it's completely brown, warm in all the weather. Oh, I got a video, guys. Look at the video my friend made. What is that? I watched this morning a couple of times.
Hold up, let me get it started. BB with the Robins, looking all retarded. BB sagging, fly like a dragon. Bitches suck my dick, cause I fly like Aladdin.
This is the best part right here. If I was to turn up.
These bitches think I'm stupid. I ain't stupid. Dummy boy fall in love with it. He's stupid. All these hoes on my body, cut the bullshit. All these hoes, they ain't loyal. Y'all looking stupid. I just left Starlets and I ain't even cash out. I back out straight to the trap house. I'm blowing back out. Pull the tracks out. Gotta run it like a track now. Like a smackdown. Rock bottom, I'ma pin her down. Hold up, let me get it started. BB with the Robins, looking all retarded. BB sagging, fly like a dragon. Bitches suck my dick, cause I fly like Aladdin. Boss to me, pull up to the cribby, licky, licky, licky on my blicky, take a flicky, make a movie with me, take a flicky, make a real drippy, why you watching me? You all on my IG. Why you stalking me? You don't even follow me. Why you tweet my shit? You ain't used to read my shit. Bitch, you used to fucking leave me on scene and shit. Went to the east side, spanked out Juju. Lucky I ain't had it on me, I was gonna shoot you. Spanked him on camera, do it on YouTube. Stupid little dumb nigga, now you on YouTube. If a nigga want beef, I'm the type to drag it. Shoot you while you with your bitch, then it's back to me again. Police pull up on me, I don't know what happened. Police pull up on you, you gon' get the yapping. We gon' get the clapping, we been on static. Semi-automatics, they gon' get the clapping. We ain't with the chatting, you don't niggas capping. If they catch you lacking, turn you into has-beens. We ain't do us, 100 bids up. Shout out Spin King, that's my motherfucking blood. Go, Muliani. Go, Muliani. Boss to me, pull up to the cribby, licky on my blicky, take a flicky, make a movie with me, take a flicky, make a real trippy, why you watching me? You all on my IG. Why you stalking me? You don't even follow me. Why you tweet my shit? You ain't used to read my shit. Bitch, you used to fucking leave me on scene and shit.
Oh, look at that flag behind him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was too much. That flag is right there. Oh, that's too much. No, look at Skimask. Oh, funny guy. That was funny. I gotta get my shit set up. That was something. Ay, caramba. What's up, everybody? Landon is desperately. You know what? I think Landon thinks he's gonna he's ever gonna lull me to sleep and get the sneaky money on me.
Man, and every time you've been on the panel, I've been so damn quick to hanging up on you. You're not ever gonna get the jab in. He wants to get a jab in. So he has one that he's like lying in wait to get. I'm not gonna let him do it. You want Shugooski? I don't know what that means. Shugu. Like a website or something? I'm not that into shoes, no. I got these shoes from a chick who said, yeah, I forgot. Who cares? These white Jordans I got from this one person. And then my other shoes I got from a friend. They came in the care packages in the mail. They're right here. And I got one other pair of all white old school Jordans. I don't even want them that much because to me, like anything else, the shoes not only look way better, like the more like up to date, but they're more comfortable. Except for these ones, they came out in 1996, and they're the most comfortable shoes in existence. Jordan 11, these low tops in particular. They also got regular ones are mids. They go up like a bucket and you go just a little bit higher. That one on the top of my hand. These ones are better though. I wish I didn't even wear them as much as I did actually now. Because I destroyed them as far as like, you notice all your wives going crazy for the only dude in chat. I don't have any wives. That was always a joke. You freaking knucklehead. If you can't take the joke, that's your fault. Wives, like I'm gonna be jealous of what they do. Who's the only dude in chat, by the way? Are you talking about Helmcat? They're going crazy for Helmcat. What do you even like? Oh, heaven forbid that Helmcat talks to the ladies in chat. You sound jealous now. Actually, now that you bring it up, you sound a little jealous. Not like I got any issue. You sound like you're trying to make me have an issue. Thank you, Brian. Good to see you, buddy. They are so comfortable. I would buy those shoes right now. If somebody walked up to me and I was in a parking lot somewhere and they said, buy these. I'd give them $80. They were a little bit nicer and cleaned up. You could get more. They only cost like I don't know how much. How much are Jordan retros? Well, that value probably like $150 when they came out. What? You hear what? Yeah, hear that I don't care. No, I don't care. The one guy. Well, how do you know what gender everybody is? Don't assume genders. What's wrong with you? All right. So, anything going on? Anything to recap or comment on, or concerning and related to me, or anybody from the Skiverse, I guess, as a extension, anybody from the Skiverse. Michelle versus True Crime. She had already shown these damn things. That's so stupid, Michelle. You like committed a felony, and you're like proudly like displaying it. Goodness. Not the freaking sharpest knife in the drawer, Michelle. Christmas. Talking about shoes? Me? Or what? Even casual conversation. Who gives a shit? Well, you got something on you against shoe talk? What has shoe talk ever done to you? What the hell did shoe talk ever do to you? Talking about shoes, is that triggering to you? Who's even talking about shoes? Oh, I showed my shoes. Wow. This guy here killed the chat. Oh, well, isn't it? That was kind of dumb of her to have done that, in my opinion. I wasn't going to show him, and then Michelle, she's like, I already showed it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And apparently she did. But she's making a solid play. But all she got me to actually show some shit of hers, like some shit she had sent me. I guess it may have been an advanced, like, self-promotional campaign, but not ready to say that she duped me yet. I didn't even read the shit. I didn't even leave it on the screen long enough for the chat to read. You could have theoretically read it if you went back and paused. Lied those things you had to move, and her child sleeps with a knife. Please bring back Yoshi. The Yoshi hat? Man, I had a Yoshi doll, like a plush, big ass teddy, like a teddy bear. You know what I mean? Like a stuffed animal is the term. Along with all my other stuff. Gone. No man. I can't bring back Yoshi. Like I never mind. The hat, I still got the hat. I got the hat. All these hats right here are the ones that I got in the mail. Those ones over there. In the closet, I got about 50 hats. Yoshi is the only cool one. Well, I mean, the other ones are okay. They're all hats that I used to wear, but I changed up my style, so I don't wear them anymore. I lost legions of clothes when I left New Jersey because I left them all there and didn't to come back, not knowing how that would have went. So, but I've been blessed abundantly tenfold over in terms of like the clothes I have now, all of that. No, that's what I had a Yoshi stuffed animal. He's pretty cool. Those Nike jumpsuits. You mean the windbreaker sweats? I mean, clearly she wants me back. Who are you talking about? Get some tacos and make a wall of hats. Those are two random ass. I don't even like tacos, to be honest. I mean, I don't dislike them, but it's not one of my favorite foods. Enchiladas are good. Chalupas and gorditas. Taco Bell. The Nike windbreakers, nope. Like with everything else, you threw them away. Those were fly too, from the '90s, like 1992. Actually, I got those from my homeboy Cole Hayes. It was not my friend. I don't even like that dumbass. Never. But at the time, he was cool. Oh man, you know what I'm talking about. Question is, will you go back for the 11th time? Oh, you mean because she's messaged me? Well, not. She's messaged me about 3 or 4 times over it. Most of them recently too. 2 or 3 of them recently. Yeah, I don't respond to her. I have her blocked. So she messages me on different shits. What are you talking to me about this for? She has a huge she has a huge fetish for framing men, about framing men for jail and worse. Do, 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 do. What's up, Cup Mask? What's going on? Pretty high. Kind of sleepy too. Been sleeping normally. I need to find. Never mind. How would I have new charges when I have not even done anything? Then wouldn't they be listed? How does it work in New Jersey? Wouldn't you? Not so crazy. This knucklehead said I got new charges for whatever the fuck he said. I don't care. But I can't see him online, so I don't know if he's lying or not. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Cat bird everywhere.
Is that right? Oh, we're in that throne right here. Can you guys hear me? Probably. Can you hear me? Ugh. Sherry, what's up? Oh, of course, they're a joke. Yeah, that's how they do. They extort you. Yeah, it's a joke, man. This is the most wacky ass Looney Tune time to be an American and have to deal with the court system. 50 years from now, they're gonna look back and they'll be asking like, how did they put up with that? How did somebody like Skimask Andy put up with his being mistreated? We're treated worse than slaves. I'm treated worse than a slave was. There's my statement. As a felon, ex-con, whatever the fuck you want to call it, somebody who's been to prison but ain't in prison right now, I'm treated worse than a slave was treated during slave times. You don't qualify for anything. You don't get no federal aid. Like no, you can't get government housing when you're a felon. You can't even live with people that got government housing. So literally, like almost all the homeless people are felons. Like that's like one of the main things. Most of them are mentally ill, but literally every homeless person is a felon. Like if you're not a felon, you'll be in a house for free somewhere. They probably think you're black. That's not a funny joke, but it was funny. My forehead itches. Did you hear about the president about escaped? Did you hear about the president about escaped a week ago? The convicted murderer. He just climbed up the walls. What the fuck? Did you hear about the prisoner a week ago? He just climbed up the walls. No, I didn't hear about that. Uh, Sounds interesting though. I bet that won't happen again. When I was in prison, two dudes escaped. I was in prison for 4 years. Well, I didn't do 4 years. I did about 3.5. But when I was in there, these two dudes escaped. They did it by going into the bathroom in the visitation area. They went into the inmate bathrooms, and somehow they climbed into the ceiling and over into the regular, like pedestrian or whatever, the civilian bathroom on the other side. And doing so, like of course they, got past the gate and everything. So they dropped down in the civilian bathroom where somebody had already put some clothes for them. They put on their clothes and bounced. I never chilled with her. Okay, I never chilled with her. I never hung with that. I never hung out with her in private. Not one time, purposefully. Wouldn't know nothing about her vaginas. I wouldn't know nothing about her vagina. I've never even seen an Alexander film on purpose. I've done taken great care not to see him. I've seen a photo or still shot here and there when I used to be on IP2 because that's what they do. They put all their videos and shit on there. So I've seen that she does. She is in fact she was at one point an adult actress. I can't confirm that, but I've not ever watched a video of hers. Not my cup of tea. 'Thought you knew what.
What's in Delaware? What's in Delaware? Big Vegas is a person. Big Vegas is not Alexandra Mayers. Okay, now you're going far too outrageous land. You're going to outrageous land. Big Vegas is a real person. To suggest otherwise is outlandish. All right, you have a damn YouTube channel. I mean, not a YouTube channel, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hold on a second. What was it? It says, remember I told you that day when she picked you up at Walmart, I didn't have a good feeling. And now she's your problem, because I think you're Emiliano. I think you're Emiliano. What do you have to say? I think that you're Emiliano. Can you prove that you are not Emiliano? Emiliano, can you prove that you are not Emiliano? I'm not hooked. She conned me the second time. She just got a bunch of money and she said, just come out here and kick it. And my dumbass, I thought I was trolling. I thought I was trolling her because she had talked all that shit about me, all that shit about the, me being a violent lunatic, basically. All that shit was made up. And I said, well, look, she'll have to look like the buffoon she is by me being invited back, basically. And boy, didn't that not work out. I thought I'd go back and hang out for like a week at the most. She did live in Vegas. She had that going for her at the time as well. I was in boring-ass Oklahoma. So she kind of conned me. I was bamboozled. How many other people can she say are the baby's dad and get child support for as well? Imagine she got like 3 babies' dads listed, and I was just one of them, and somehow she's getting like triple pay. She's getting triple pay on like, can the dad be split 3 ways or multiplied 3 times? Like, what if they can't tell who the real dad is because it's like 3 dudes doing it at once? Or what if it was 80? Can we divide it 80 ways? I guess she didn't get pregnant during that. Things I ask myself. Huh? I can prove it, LOL. What are you talking about? What's he talking about? You lost me, dude. I can prove it. I have no idea who that is even. Is that the little boy that was on stream one time and you tried to find him in Oklahoma? What is it? That's what these bitches are doing these days, bro. They're getting pregnant and collecting support. It's messed up. That's nasty. Robbie stopped speeding, and the beaner the baby resembles. That's New Jersey courts. That's not you, though. How'd you know how to spell the name? How'd you know how to spell the name if you don't know who it is? You just told on yourself. How much? 7 years. 7 years in Oklahoma. 2 to 7, actually. You can get it as little as 2. No, I never was offered DNA. It was never facilitated. I don't think I'd be invited to Blades. No one's ever invited me. No one's reached out to me. I have an Instagram. None of the chat. There's never been like a chat raid. Blades never liked me, really. He's jealous of me. I'm like the cool version of what he wishes he was. You know, like a guy that drives Cadillacs and wears basketball hats or wears hats rather. Blade is like the gimmicky, cheesier, way worse version of Skimask. Except he gets drunk and pisses all over himself. Also, no hate though. Didn't Big Vegas know Bobby in Vegas long before you did? Big Vegas claims to know this one. What are you asking me about people for? You're trying to set me up. My caddy's better than his, definitely. Yeah, definitely. My caddy's way better, 100%. Way nicer. Yeah, they are. 400 and almost $500 a month. I mean, I'm not gonna pay it. Dude, I don't even make that barely in streaming. I'm just gonna stream and then yeah, it's just weird. I can't pay that. She's a cunt. Oh, sorry, ladies. She shouldn't have did that, man. She's such a bitch in all regards. Some of these little corny, way after the fact pictures and shit. Then she put pictures of her damn kid on Instagram. All that talk she's always giving me, this and that. She just can't help herself. At any clinic to submit DNA. Well, my DNA is already on file. If that's what you mean, like my DNA is on file. I don't know. It's just the state of New Jersey. I'm not ever gonna pay it. They can fuck off. They're not gonna do shit. Fuck them. I need to get a DNA and a paternity test. The chick has a damn restraining order, and I don't care to even be bothered. Honestly, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Ask yourself this: in 100 years from now, will anybody give a shit? Exactly. Oh, definitely. Yeah, you can come up on a cell phone. That's all I use. I literally use my phone to stream on. I just now got a computer from one of my friends, so I try to start using that some. Well, I publicly requested to have it 100 times. Nobody's ever told me to go to this place at this date and time. So I don't know how to set it up. I am not allowed to contact that person, nor would I ever try to. So, and if she wanted to do it, she would have already did it all, set it up and all that, whatever you guys say. If she wanted to prove it, the fact that she never did, that's kind of telling in its own regard, if you ask me. The fact that it wasn't something she wanted to like do just to shut me up or prove a point or makes me think that she knows what a lot of people says is the truth. How do I set it up, Shane? My Arab landlord. It's up to me to set it up, huh? I'm not worried about it. I've owed people. I've never owed any person money though. Never borrowed no money. Nope. I've owed sport cops pretty much my whole life. Well, not my whole life, since I've been about 16. First time I got in legitimate trouble, I got my first felony. Over court cost, probation, and all that. Got introduced to the future that I didn't know of being back and forth in jail, out of jail. They kind of like work you into it. I went to group home 3 times, which is basically like a freaking day, I'm gonna say a daycare for big ass kids. Pretty much day center. That shit sucked though. That shit sucked. I hated that place. And then that was when I was like 14, 15. And the first time I got in trouble, where I had to go to detention, I was 16. And I went there a few times, and then I went straight from detention on my birthday. When I turned 18, they took me straight to the regular jail. It was a scary day. A scary day. And then I was still locked up like the first like month of my 18 year, whatever. Skimask, Detention, Midwest Pinhead. Those were good trolls back when it wasn't so damn serious. It wasn't a bunch of Emilianos running around trying to, do damn citizens arrest or whatever the hell you want to call it. That shit pissed me off. The fact that people took him serious was the most upsetting and irritating part. I knew he was full of shit when I heard about it. I was kind of like bewildered at first. Like, what the fuck are you guys? You guys even like, what the hell? When did this guy become the voice of authority or whatever? Everyone knew this guy was a fucking joke. My court date is Monday. Am I gonna go? I wanted to talk to New Jersey courts or have him talk about if I got a charge somewhere else. I should go watch his old stream. Am I gonna go? We'll see. Maybe not. I don't know. I should though, honestly. Just might not. I probably won't know until right before, until about an hour before. Then we'll make a decision. You know what I mean? About an hour before. But Monday morning is court. Just get it over with. Don't want any more problems. Man, I don't know. I can't properly explain it, but just and it's not about like it's what they think you're scared of going to jail. That's not what it is. I don't know. I just hate the thought. Even if you gotta go do 3 months. Are you fucking kidding me? 3 months of what? Waking up, eating, moping around, sleeping as much as possible, taking medicine, getting back out. Who in the fuck wants to do that? 3 months is all you big weenie. How many 3 month stints have you done? It's fucking miserable in this. I don't deserve shit. I ain't did nothing, bitch. If you were in my presence right now, I might do something to deserve to go to jail. I'd crack you in the fucking head. It is much different. There's no weed. I'm not able to live stream. I don't get a dress in all my cool fucking clothes, etc., fucking etc. Several times over more on the etc. By the way, not much different. Oh, you have no idea. Did you hear the part about weed? No, you guys want. You guys are really trying to take it there. Which one was it? Who talked shit on camera and I tried to find him? Which one was it? El Gonzo? Whatever the fuck his name was? The dude from out in Texas? Or not Texas, where was that? California? And he went up there and like kidnapped Aladdin with Tempo. You know, what do you think happened? Their fucking, whatever, if they had any momentum, it ran out. Yeah, I already owe $4,000, Shane. Just gotta call him and get on the payment plan. $10 a month for the rest of my life. Added to that payment plan bullshit. Did I get a cash app? I forgot about that. I forgot to check. The more the video. Let's check. Ew. I turned on my
Land would be all right in prison, especially now that he's an old doofus. No one gives a fuck about old people in prison. That's all young people shit. Like, they actually like give an extra classification to people between the ages of 18 and 23, 24. They're like ultra violent. They're way more like once you're about because it's like you're an animal. Once you get through that shit, you kind of mellow out a bit. Please says I still don't like you. Well, you're like literally the only hater to ever give me $1, so I appreciate that. We got a $5 from Las Vegas, the hater. Thank you. Yeah, nobody cares about old dudes. So the only way man would have a tough time is if he was in trouble with one of the P's: poker, weed, pot, and twinks. If he was like fucking like the game. If he had like a boyfriend girlfriend type situation in there, he could get in trouble, jealousy or something, fighting over each other. I'll pay to talk shit. Yeah, but in prison, it's only young, mostly the young people are the ones with. Because for one, yeah, they haven't. I don't know. I went to prison when I was young. I was 20. But when there's people are younger, they're just like more impulsive, way more violent. Well, you're like, I didn't do no mass unban. I always let you back up because I know you're not like most of these other. There's probably 2 handfuls, double handfuls, maybe 20 solid haters, and they're the ones that make just the most terrible names. I don't like to let them on the fan list. Never mind the shit they say, just their names are terrible. Oh man, they have Don't get me started. That COVID shit almost had them violating the Constitution. I was so fucking mad. Voter. So when I was in jail in California, Los Angeles County, in Los Angeles County Jail, forgot what the name of it is. Forgot the name, but I was in the real deal. They violated our constitutional rights. They suspended all of our due process, basically, whatever that shit's called, the speedy trial nonsense. They suspended it. I was so fucking furious because I went to jail and I was supposed to go to jail and come back in like a 45 days for a review, and basically it was like I was gonna get probation, and that's what ended up happening. But while I was in there, like I went to jail, like turned myself in like a dumbass. It's only the second time I ever did that. But I went to jail, turned myself in, blah blah blah. While I was in there, after like a week, I'm thinking I got like a date to get out. Like about 40 days later, I knew what day I was getting out. So that makes it a lot easier to do time, especially when it's little time. I gotta do 40 days. Like that sounds like a fucking long time because it is. It's not as bad as 400 days or 4,000 days, which are what some other people are doing. Anyways, I'm in jail in LA. I got a release date. I don't have any court dates to go to. I'm just doing this, and I go back to court, and I'm supposed to get out. They suspended all court activity. They suspended all court activity and just stopped hosting court with people in jail. Imagine, like I had no bail because I was like surrendered to custody or whatever. But there was people in jail that had to like go to court to get a bail, shit like that. They basically just shut all the courts down for like about a week and a half in LA County. I was in jail. The jails were furious. That's insane. It was crazy. People were mad as hell. Absolutely justifiably so. There were some dudes that and what they did too is not only did they just like shut the courts down for that little period, but they rescheduled everybody's shit, which are a lot of dudes that were in the county jail that I was at, the real county LA. They're like facing murder charges and shit. They've been in jail 2, 3, 4 years. That's what made me think of that 30 to 50 day thing. they would. So some of them that had their jury trials coming up, like I was locked up in March and April of 2020, right when COVID took over. I went in there, COVID was barely even talked about. I came out, COVID took over the whole fucking, like everything was COVID. But anyways, like they took those guys that had jury trials set up for like that period of 10 days or whatever. But when they did it, they didn't tell people they were just shutting it down for 10 days. They just shut the shit down. No more court. Everyone that had court like for like the next like month or whatever, they took their shit from like March and April and they put it in October, November, way the fuck back, like 6 months later. Man, people were mad as hell. And me, I was supposed to go to court to get out. I had to go to court to go in front of the judge and get officially sentenced. They shut my shit down. Like I'm saying, they didn't say, oh, we're gonna only do this for 10 days, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks. They just said all the courts are shut down. And so they, for the like the first little month, all those ones, they officially changed all their court dates. And then mine was like, I thought they were gonna do the same thing to me. I was fucking furious. And then after like 10, 11, however long, they went back to regular court because they you know, figured out how to do this shit or something. It was all like remote court where you had video court basically. But yeah, that shit was wild. They literally like, man, imagine you're being held without bail, because there are people like myself, and there's people that are just held without bail for the fuck of it. It's very rare. It has to be like an extreme case. Usually it's a murder. But most murderers even have a bail amount. Yeah, but imagine you're like being held without bail like I was in New Jersey. And then they just put your court date off. Like 6 months even. Like, these people were getting mistreated and fucking infuriating. Yep. I can't stand shit like that. They always like, why don't you like going to jail? Well, for the obvious reasons that it sucks, but also you never know if they're gonna let you back out. Like this shit is so corrupt, you can never trust what they tell you. I never one time believed anything they fucking told me until they were telling me to leave. I don't believe them on that shit. It's just crazy. The way they can like they can just make up shit basically. Like if you give them like the littlest thing to lock you up longer for, they will. You can go in there with like a 2-year sentence and you might do 20 fucking years fucking with their backwards ass, crooked, you know, adding on it charges type shit. Like the best example I got personally was I was in a county jail in Wagner, the one that Emiliano always talks about. It's literally the next county over. I had gotten like a little situation. It wasn't nothing. I didn't even do anything. I got charged with aggravated assault and battery, and it ended up getting dismissed. So I was in jail for that period, and I fucking, you know, I got a little temper tantrum here and there. This guard was like at the door. He was talking shit to me. And then he like shut the door right on my face, like from out of the unit to go into the hallway. There was a glass door. There was a steel door with 2 glass parts. The glass was supposedly like bulletproof, blah blah blah. He like slams the door in my face right when I'm in like the middle of a question or something. And so like I was mad as fuck, and without even thinking, I just kicked the bottom of the glass. I mean, I kicked the fuck out of it. It wasn't no casual shit. I fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme that shit. Bam, and it cracked that shit. And so, you know, it got, you know, they wigged out. They made me go lock down in my cell. That was in the evening time. The next morning, they come and get me, and they take me down to the the sheriff, whatever the sheriff, like the main sheriff, the like county sheriff, the biggest guy or whatever. He's nobody. He's like a rinky-dink county. He's like a fucking nobody, like some old white man. I go in his office, and he says that they're charging me with this fucking another felony because I kicked the door. And they're like trying to say that I was attempting to escape. I'm telling you no lies. They were trying to add an escape charge because I kicked this door and barely cracked the glass in the bottom of it. They were trying to charge me with attempted escape, which was a felony. That's fucking insane, isn't it? So that was like the closest I got to ever personally getting bullshit basically like put on me. Another time was like when I was 17. These punk ass cops wanted to talk to me. I wasn't fucking with them. They tried to like, you know, tell me to stop, blah, blah, blah. I kept walking. One of them grabbed my arm and they just put me in handcuffs. And then they tried to say that I assaulted them. I had 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer. I didn't even do nothing. Like literally, that's what happened. They just make up shit to fuck with you. I fucking hate the cops. Those are personal, true stories. That's why I turned 18 in jail. They locked me up for 3 counts of assault and battery because I didn't fuck with the police. Yep. I was at the fair with all my homeboys, and we was all thugging and mean mugging. Super rigorous ski mask. 17-year-old ski mask. And these three punk ass honkies, fat ass white cops, sheriffs rather, they try to like, hey, I don't even know why they chose me. Probably because I was the flyest out of everybody. They try to shout me down basically. Hey, you come here. And I'm like walking through the fucking fair with a gang of like 10 other people. And I'm thinking, I don't fuck with the police. I'm like, what the fuck? I just looked at them. They're like, hey, you, I'm talking to you. They said some shit like blue shirt or whatever. Stop, come here. I was like, what, man? I said some slick shit like, man, fuck you. Like, I'm the white Tupac. And then one of them literally just grabbed my arm. One each grabbed each one of my arms. And then like they put me in handcuffs and that was it. They walked me down to the little trailer at the fair at the front of it. And then when I got down there, there was a fourth cop, and his name was I don't know his first name. It started with a W, but his last name was Moody, Moody, and the short, bald headed, punk ass white man. And yeah, he choked me. These cops were dirty as fuck. I was only 17. They was mad because I was talking shit. They sat me in this chair. They said, yeah, this one right here, he was telling us to go fuck ourselves, blah, blah, blah. And I was just sitting in a desk chair. And there was those three cops that brought me down there and this fucking fat ass, bitch ass honky. And he was like, oh, you think you're tough, this and that. And I was still like, man, fuck all of y'all. I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah, I said some shit like, yeah, man, fuck you too. To like the other bigger shot. They were all some bitches. And he said, oh yeah, he's like, oh, he literally grabbed me by one hand, like right around the throat. And then the other hand, he had this mace and he grabbed his mace. He's like, I'll mace the fuck out of you right now. And I was just looking at his bitch ass guy. I couldn't talk no more. Oh, it's not like I chose not to talk shit. I talk shit to the end of the fucking times. No, you were choking me, bitch. He didn't mace me though. Bitch ass pussy. But then yeah, I got locked up for 3 counts of assault and battery on a police officer. Took the detention. I stayed in there about 3 weeks. On my 18th birthday, taken over to the Tulsa County Jail. They charged me as an adult. They're fucking faggots. And they literally didn't do anything. They did it just to fuck with me. Of course, I didn't get convicted. I was locked up for 18 days, but I did turn 18. I was locked up for probably like about 2 weeks, and then on my birthday, they took me straight to jail. Cops are bitches. Start recording the cops, like being almost like an auditor, like pressing them. I don't like them. It's not a joke to me. Like I couldn't deal with them. Like I can deal with cops. Like if I see one casually or whatever, like treat each other like humans and this and that. But as far as like cops pressing them, thinking I fucking hate the cops. And and see that gives me in like it's a bad look for me. I don't hate the cops. I hate the type of cop that has they think they're more than just a regular worker. Cash App ski if you were impressed, ladies. It's about what? What does that mean? Yeah, we know who you are. Get the name out of here. Get out of here. I know who you are. Fuck the police, though. I question anybody that would decide that they want to be a cop. A God complex. There you go. I was gonna say like they think they're the authority, but they are the authority. No, it's the same thing. Like if you're in prison, most of the guards are normal people. They're like regular motherfuckers that come to work and look at it as a 9 to 5. But then every once in a while, there's this motherfucker who comes in there and he thinks he's fucking Rambo and he's trying to basically pick fights with the motherfucking inmates and shit. Like, dude, you're a fucking joke. There's people like that who take the shit like they're like, they think they're John Wayne or Clint Eastwood or somebody. I don't like those cops. I don't like the cops that think they're tough. Nah. The big stupid cops that look like NFL players and shit with tattoos on their arms. Like you're a bitch, bro. I fucking hate those kind of cops. Cops that want to look like fucking cool, like fucking you're a cop, bitch. Fucking act like one and look like one, you fucking corny bitch. You're not allowed to even smoke weed, nerd. Can't even go to strip clubs, bitch. Fuck out of here. Cool tattoos, faggot. What shop did you get those at, pussy? Cops always got the fucking corniest one. It's like you better be an undercover. You got the most wannabe looking prison tattoos ever, you fucking pig. Bitch, fuck off. I hate cops. And they always think they're so fucking funny, too. The worst thing is a cop trying to make a joke. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, most of them are ex-military. I'm not going to say nothing anti-military. Fuck the police. I think that America is over-policed. And the reason they're over-policed is because there's a prison profit industry. They want to lock people up for money. It's going to get, like, probably in our lifetime, it'll just stay like that. But, you know, at some point, eventually, things would get to where it's like you're born to be locked up, basically. Like born into slavery, almost. Like, you can get the illusion of, like, you know, imagine like an inner city, like a kid. You don't even gotta imagine whether they're black, white, brown. It doesn't matter. In the future, when all people are the same color, you know, in America, anyways, 50 years from now, when we're all a little brownish, imagine like a kid that's born. Yeah, he's gonna be like poor, this and that, go to like bad schools. Look, it's like the illusion, but really they're just like farming and fostering more prisoners. It's a weird thing to imagine, but all these like young little boys that are born, they're just like raising them like crops. You know, keep them this and that. Then when they do it young. They send kids to prison young now. You could be 14 and go to prison. So it's crazy. They're basically just raising prisoners in a weird way. Some of them go to like group homes and you know, get locked up in detention and shit when they're 12 or younger. First time I went to detention, I was 14, but there was kids in there that was like 12 was the youngest. And I don't know what's the actual youngest ever, but you're basically a commodity at the age of 12. You're raising up a kid like it's like some type of vegetable, lock you up forever. I mean, yeah, like they I guess they technically usually let the kid do one fucking act, but it's like, dude, I'm telling you, they did that to me. That charge they were trying to give me 3 times, that each time 10 years. Imagine they actually convicted me of that. I ended up going to court, and none of the cops didn't decide they wanted to press charges. They had obviously wanted to fuck with me. I was locked up almost 3 weeks. I turned 18 in jail. Imagine they decided that they wanted to stop fucking with me. And imagine they hadn't made that decision and kept like pressing their charges. I wouldn't have been able to argue with it. 3 cops all lying for each other. Not a single other witness. I'd have been fucked. And I was only 17. It was probably my whiteness, honestly. I was trying to teach a white kid a lesson not to act like an N-word. Yeah, they're trying to fill in beds. That's all it is. America, you're looked at worse now as a felon than a slave. That's not really a good thing to say, than a slave was. Maybe it's not that severe, but it's similar. It's similar. But you're all like, even people that ain't never been in trouble, you guys can go do something. They can send you to prison without you even knowing you committed a crime, basically. It's literally a felony to speed more than 15 miles per hour above the speed limit. I bet some of y'all do that every fucking day. I know I do. Did you know that? It's a felony? 15 miles above the speed limit is a felony? Who knew that? They get people on weird shit all the fucking time. That's wild. That's fucked up, yeah. Everybody commits felonies. It's just who do they choose to prosecute? That's just one example. They commit a felony every day and probably don't even know it. I mean, do you ever go 50 and a 35? Felony. What? Yeah. If they want it, they can literally make shit up. I mean, I'm probably got a handful every day. Yeah, America is not. Not for everybody. Matter of fact, it's not for any of us. America's not real. It's an illusion. America is an illusion. Generational wealth. That word. That's what they. That's a nice way of putting it. But what that really means is that if you don't got anything already, you're never gonna get anything in this world. And I'm not being like some mopey. No, there's nothing else left to get unless we invent something. Like you come up with some tool, utility, some new service. You create like some, you know, if you come up with something, then maybe you'll get some money. But for the most part, you'll probably be, if you do well for yourself, you might be one little bit better than your parents were on average, maybe. Imagine my parents were poor their whole lives. I was poor my whole life. Now that allegedly that there's this little kid, at least she's not gonna be poor. Although the mom gets state aid for the exercise. Suggested speed limits, and well, in Oklahoma we got real speed limits because they'll pull you over if you go too fast. And if you go more than 15 miles an hour above the speed limit, that's considered reckless driving, which is a felony. Additionally, yeah, it's just crazy. Mm-hmm. 2 hours, 22 minutes, and coming up on 22 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Might call it an early night, guys. Kind of hungry. You know, streaming after take all these photos. Excuse me. Still shots. What? My last meal? Did you just seriously ask me that? That's a jerk. Shane, you back with a rumbling fucking roar, aren't you? Here to cause some ruckus. Fuck, man, you gotta get out of your comfort zone. Ah! Blah! Garlic cookies. Summon a bitch. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening. Shout out to Elizabeth17, all my friends in chat. Thank you, Sherry. Hey, Brandy. Shout out to Helmcat. Let them, everybody. Shout out to Mistress, Grateful MC, all my other friends. Good night, everybody. I'll be live again here in the middle of the night if I don't go to sleep. Good night, Jane. Good night, Block. Everybody, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one. Skimask! Ow!